Hi, my name is Lynnette Ristine. This is my artifacts presentation for MAE 670. So starting with the plan of study and the MAE learning outcomes, each class is designated with one PLO from the learning outcomes. I am a returning student, so my courses do not match up with the current classes that are required for the MAE, and so my artifacts may not match up directly with the courses themselves. The first class is MAE 610, which was the plan of study and practitioner research. The artifact for this PLO is my research study, in which I needed to find a study that aligned with my plan of study and research question, and then reviewed the study for the method, procedures, and limitations. This aligns with PLO number 3, which is apply practitioner research methods to study and inform instruction in traditional and digital learning environments. For CLD 611, teaching diverse students, the artifact identification that I used for this particular artifact was from our WASC self-study at the school that I teach at, Feather River Academy. I was a part of the self-study team, partial coordinator and presenter. And as the lead teacher of the independent study program, my duties included designing and implementing the instructional plans based on the unique needs of each student. So as each student comes into Feather River Academy, or now Pathways Charter Academy, we look at each student's needs and design the learning plan based on what it is that they need to do, whether it's to clear an expulsion or to graduate or to meet some other goals. This aligns with PLO number 2, which is design learning experiences that include learner characteristics, principles of customized learning, and assessments as learning. CLD 660 was the bilingual bicognitive child. The artifact for this PLO is worksheets from a curriculum that we are starting to use called Language Launch. We are using this with our ELL students, and this is from a professional development that I recently attended. This also aligns with PLO number 2. CLD 615 was Educational Foundations. The artifact for this class is our tiered re-engagement strategies. AB 130 has required our school to delineate out the engagement strategies for student success, what we would do to help them, remove barriers, and increase the family support. I helped craft this document with our admin to tailor our strategies to the unique population that we serve. We serve expelled youth and at-risk youth, and they tend to need much more intensive supports. This also aligns with PLO number 2. CLD 625B, Instructional Strategies for Secondary Schools. The artifact for this slide is a writing rubric that I created. This is to be used with a variety of writing prompts and has clear, concise categories so that our students are very clear on what the expectations are. This aligns with PLO number 2. CLD 605, the diverse classroom. This artifact is an assignment that I created for my students during COVID. So it is an online survey through Google Classroom and Google Forms. Part of their assignment was to look at a program called Career Cruiser and find different careers, or find a career that they were interested in, and then answer the questions about that career. So the artifacts are the questions from the form, as well as a sample of some of the responses with student information like names blacked out. This aligns with PLO number 1, which is integrate advanced approaches to instruction, assessment, and learning using digital tools and skills. CLD 668 was Survey of Children's Multicultural Literature. The artifact for this slide is a lesson plan that I created while completing VPSS coursework for English. The assignment for this lesson plan involved choosing a character from the book The Hunger Games, which we would have been reading as a class, and then creating a Facebook page for them. Included in the lesson plan are clear delineated instructions as well as a rubric for scoring. This aligns with PLO number 2. EXC 625 is Exceptional Children in the Classroom. The artifact for this slide is one of my teaching evaluations as the lead teacher for the Independent Study Program. I was tasked by the principal during this time to streamline the program as well as ensure compliance of student enrollment and progress and auditing of student files. This aligns with PLO number 4, develop reflective practices that are grounded in current learning, science research, professional ethics, and include pathways to continuous growth. EXC 650 was consultation and collaboration. The artifact for this slide is an IEP of a student that I provide general education instruction for while collaborating with our special education teacher for coordination of services. This aligns with PLO number 2, design learning experiences that include learner characteristics, principles of customized learning, and assessment as learning. And finally, MAE 670, practitioner research and custom study. The artifact for this slide is the research proposal that I created for this course. My proposal utilizes the research question I posed in MAE 610, which explored the relationship between the implementation of differentiated instruction, reading comprehension, and the measurement of academic achievement in at-risk high school youth. This aligns with PLO number 4. This concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching.